This is Andrew Stotz of Stotz Investment Research. Today I'm talking about world-class benchmarking, and I'm looking at the company PTT Global Chemical in Thailand. Let's get some background on this company. First of all, we can see that PTT Global Chemical Public Company Limited is a 49% owned subsidiary of PTT, a larger company in Thailand. It is Thailand's largest fully integrated petrochemical and chemical company operating in refinery, olefins, and aromatics business, accounting for 37%, 31%, and 18% of the company's revenue, respectively. The company's ticker code is PTTGC, and the market cap is almost $9 billion with about $21 million in average daily turnover. The beta with the market is just a low 0.2, and it's in the materials sector. The company's got about 40% free float. Now let's take a look at what's happening in the business. First of all, PTT Global Chemicals refinery business contributes 37% of revenue, and it is a leading petroleum refiner in Thailand. It's supplying refined petroleum products such as LPG used for petrochemical input, cooking, transport fuel, and middle distillates such as jet fuel and diesel. Its olefins business contributed 31% of its revenue. The business manufactures and distributes olefins products using natural gas and naphtha as feedstocks. Olefins are used to produce fibers, wires, cables, and plastics. Aromatics products are used to make automotive and electronic parts, clothing, and food packaging, and for PTTGC generates 18% of revenue. The remaining 14% of revenue comes from its green chemicals, high-volume specialties, and other chemical-related businesses. 6 acquisitions from the parent PTT are planned to be finalized by the end of 2017, awaiting the annual general meeting and approvals and various shareholders' approvals. If successful, PTTGC should add propylene and biochemical lines to its business. Furthermore, the integration paves the way for adding downstream product lines. Plans to focus more on non-telecom high-growth segments, including data centers and industrial automation for alternative energy. So let's take a look again at the revenue breakdown by business type. Refining 37%, olefins 31%, and aromatics 18%. So now that we understand a bit more about the business, let's look at its world-class benchmarking scorecard. First of all, we want to look at the chairman of the company, and Mr. Prasert Boonsampun is the independent chairman since 2011. And the CEO of the company, we can see the prior CEO finished his term in 2013, Mr. Bowan Vong Sinudom, and the new CEO came in 2014, Mr. Supattanapong Punmi Chow. And so we can attribute the performance, let's say, in the last couple of periods to the new CEO. So let's take a look. The profitable growth has returned to a number 2 in the past 12 months. And this is ranked among the top 150 of 750 large material companies worldwide. Remember, a worst score is a 10 and the best is a 1. When I look at whether it's world-class, I consider a 1 or 2 relative to global peers a pretty great world-class performance. So let's understand where this is coming from. Profitability improved to a number 2, and growth has improved to a number 4 from a number 9 in 2014. Asset utilization remained in the top 4, but we can see it's been falling. So one question could be to look at the assets on the balance sheet and understand where to get more revenue from those. The profit margin has improved to a 3, which is fantastic. Sales growth has improved, but still is poor at an 8. And margin change is good at a 3. In other words, the company's change in margin in that period is getting better, and we can see the profit margin itself moving from a 4 to a 3. So if we wanted to move this company up to number 1, the growth would be the focus, where it's a number 4. And sales would be the focus. Of course, that's not as easy. It's easier said than done when we consider the volatility of the products that they are selling. But remember that they're also being benchmarked against 750 other large material companies worldwide that are in the same pricing situation in most cases. You want to see more? Well, just sign up for our free newsletter and get access to more investment knowledge at becomeabetterinvestor.net/join, and I'll see you there.